What's up, fight fans? Welcome to the African Fighters. Today, I got some exciting boxing news for you guys. Heavyweight boxing news: Anthony Joshua potential upcoming fight or next fight disclosed. Three fighters are in the front runner for the Joshua fight, most likely to happen on December 17 in the UK. Maybe Wembley Arena or the O2 Arena. Not certain at the moment, although Eddie Hearn mentioned the December 17 date that Anthony Joshua would like to come back to the ring, fight one more time to close the year after two disappointing losses to Usyk. Joshua would like to get back into the mix of the heavyweight top dogs, and so this will be an interesting fight. But who is Joshua going to fight next? Who are these three front runners? A news just broke out shortly by Sky Sport saying Otto Wallin is in mix and ready to fight Joshua next, according to his promoter Dmitry Salita. Dmitry Salita is also the promoter of Alexander Usyk, and Dmitry Salita is saying Otto Wallin is in the mix for the Joshua fight. So why is Wallin in the mix of the Joshua fight? Dmitry Salita disclosed that he was in talk with Eddie Hearn for Otto Wallin to fight Joshua in December 17. So that's prior to the conversation of Joshua fighting Fury. So the moment Joshua and Fury conversation came in place, talks was paused. The talk did not progress. That he's hoping to revisit the talks with Eddie Hearn now after the Joshua Fury fight has collapsed, and believe Otto Wallin is the best opponent for Joshua at the moment. So that is one. Otto Wallin himself also disclosed to ID Boxing in an interview that he knows his promoter Dmitry Salita has been in talks with Eddie Hearn, but he doesn't know the current situation of the matter. Dmitry Salita also said the fight can happen either December or January next year, but we believe Joshua is trying to get one more fight before the end of this year. So who is Otto Wallin? We know Otto Wallin already, a very, very durable, high-level boxer. Otto Wallin is, I believe, 24-1. His only defeat came against Tyson Fury. In that fight, he gave Tyson Fury a fight of his life. Otto Wallin, very, 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 very tactical, good fighter, good boxer. And Otto Wallin is in the top 15 of the heavyweight ranking by BoxRec. He's also in the top 15 of three major boxing association ranking. He's in the top 15 of the I think he's in WBO, IBF, and WBC rankings. Otto Wallin has 14 knockouts out of his 24 victories. Otto Wallin is Swedish, 31 years old, 6'5.5". Otto Wallin is also a southpaw, similar to Alexander Usyk. So it's going to be fascinating to see how this fight will plays out if it eventually happens. Like I mentioned, Otto Wallin is a very, very, very good heavyweight boxer. Let me pull up some of his stats so that I can talk about his ranking properly. So Otto Wallin, let's take a look at Otto Wallin's rankings in the major boxing association. Otto Wallin WBO rankings, he's ranked number 5 in WBO ranking, and in the IBF rankings, Otto Wallin is ranked number 10, and also in the WBC ranking, Otto Wallin is ranked number 8, and Otto Wallin recently dropped out of the WBA ranking. He's ranked number 16 at the moment. I believe he's out of the top 15. So Otto Wallin is highly ranked and very, very respected heavyweight. Like I mentioned, ranked 13 by BoxRec. Otto Wallin is going to be a classical opponent, knowing that he gave Tyson Fury a fight of his life. In a fight which many believe Tyson Fury would have won easily, Otto Wallin came in, boxed Tyson Fury, and almost got the stoppage in a fight which Tyson Fury was caught by a punch, and he received several injuries. He received several damages on that high cut, and which he needed about 42 stitches. So, and that has been Tyson Fury's toughest fight till date. So this fight is going to be fascinating for the British audience, for the boxing fans, to see Joshua fight Otto Wallin. So this is first option. So the next option, this was reported by the Mirror interview with Frank Warren. Tyson Fury's promoter was talking about how the fight with Fury and AJ collapsed, saying Team Joshua never wanted the fight. Frank Warren also suggested that AJ can bounce back into the title picture by fighting two of his fighters, Danny Dubois, who is currently the WBA regular heavyweight champion, or Joe Joyce, who is now the interim WBO heavyweight champion. So this is an interesting one. So he's saying Joshua needs to get into the title picture, and he needs to do that by fighting the number one contender. So WBA number one contender is Danny Dubois. WBO number one contender is Joe Joyce. So it's also a nice suggestion by Frank Warren. Good suggestion. And these are very great fights. These are two Brits, and it's going to be a nice British classic fight, or British showdown. Not a very, very top one, but it's a good one. And if you look at the rankings as well, BoxRec this time around, you're going to see that Joe Joyce is ranked, I believe, number 6. Let's take a look at the ranking. Joe Joyce is ranked number 5 by BoxRec, which is very, very impressive. Joe Joyce recently, you all remember, defeated a durable fighter, a former champion, former WBO heavyweight champion, Joseph Parker, who has never been knocked out before. But Joe Joyce was able to knock out Joseph Parker, the first man to ever do that. So Joe Joyce is ranked number 5 in the rankings, and Danny Dubois is ranked somewhere around number 16. So these are 3 good options. So Joshua will likely fight someone within the top 20 of the heavyweight ranking, and that's impressive. If he's not fighting out of these 3, the other good options are Michael Hunter, who is ranked number 10, Martin Boccoli, but I doubt if he's going to fight Martin Boccoli. Martin Boccoli is his mate. There's Frank Sanchez, number 12 rank, which is a good fight as well, undefeated, to be a good one. And there's also Filip Hrgovic, but Filip Hrgovic is also a matchroom fighter. I doubt if AJ will fight Filip Hrgovic. There's also a Tony Yoka, who is 11-1. He was defeated. Martin Boccoli defeated Tony Yoka, handed Tony Yoka his first defeat. And there's also Ali Erem Demirezen, who is also having a good run recently. Ali Erem defeated Adam Kaunaski. So I don't know if he's ready to fight. That could also be a good fight for Joshua. So these are top fights within the top 20. Would you like to see Joshua fight Danny Dubois? Danny Dubois is still relatively young. He has not fought so much big names. The biggest fight on his resume is Joe Joyce, and which he lost to Joe Joyce. He lost the British title, Commonwealth title, and European title as well. He has wins over Bongadino, Trevor Bryan. He defeated Trevor Bryan to win the WBA regular title, and he has not defeated so much good name, to be honest. So I think Danny Dubois fighting Joshua now is too soon for him. And also if we go to Joe Joyce is in the form of his life. He's calling for top heavyweight. He's 15-0. Joe Joyce is 37 years old, has the chin of a granite. Joe Joyce is undefeated. 14 of his 15 wins are by KO TKO. Joe Joyce is a problem for heavyweight out there. Joe Joyce have defeated Bemen Steven, former WBC champion. He has defeated Brian Jennings, Michael Wallis, Daniel Dubois, Carlos Takam, Christian Hammer, Joseph Parker. He's just taking the name after name. And to be honest, I like to see Joshua and Joe Joyce fight, but I think this is not a good fight for Joshua. Joshua is coming off 2 defeats. Joe Joyce has the chin of a granite. Joshua may be unable to put Joe Joyce out. I think Joe Joyce is a risky fight for Joshua. So in my opinion, Danny Dubois is too soon for Joshua. Joe Joyce is a risk for Joshua. the best opponent out there will be Otto Wallin, and that will be a clear fight for this for Anthony Joshua. But this is my own take. What do you guys think? Share it in the comment section. Tell me who you want to see Joshua fight next. And make sure to like our video, turn on post notification, subscribe to our channel. See you some other time. Bye for now, the African fighters.